guys, so this video is about this bike here, and it's about why this bike is better than a gravel bike. Why this 29-inch hardtail mountain bike is better than a gravel bike, and I'm going to tell you exactly why this is better. First of all, with this setup, you can lock out your front suspension. So you have pretty much the exact same thing as that, except it's just slightly heavier. You have a slight bit more mass to it. But what you do, you could run thin tires on it just as much as you could on a 700C, because it's a 29-inch bike. So you can put thin gravel tires on there. And the biggest trick about this is this riser right here. You see this riser right here? This riser gives you the ability while you're riding, believe it or not, while I'm sitting on this seat, I can put my feet, which you can't do with your other bike, I can put my feet right up on here, on this post and that other one over there. 1 foot on each one. And because of this riser being so tall, you might be able to do it with just a regular bike too, but with the riser being so tall, you can actually reach up there and do that, and you can ride down hills, and it makes you far more aerodynamic. Because if you look at the side here, when your feet are all the way up there, you're going to be in mass with, obviously with my setup, it's perfect because I have a basket on the back, and I travel around a lot, so I want to have the best hybrid possible, and this is it. But this riser here gives you the ability to where you could stick your feet up there with comfort going down hills, and you could pass people without even pedaling. Because you ever seen the video of people getting better aerodynamics than the other person, and they pass them. Okay, so it's very easily possible that this is a far better setup because of having full suspension. You could lock out the front. I mean, and obviously I have suspension on the back. You could probably get one of these that could lock out too, but this one doesn't lock out. But it's just on the seat post suspension. But with that, obviously you would not want to do that at a comparison against the other bike. But as far as everything else goes, like, this is the far more logical setup, because you can go much quicker, because you can be able to stick your feet up on these pieces right here, which you can't do on a gravel bike or whatever, because your feet will just slide right off. Okay, so that's the biggest difference here. And you could stay in that mode of pretty much down any gravel hill or regular hills too, and it's no issue. So yeah, that's why that's far superior to a gravel bike. And also I have a motor, which if you strip this down to just being a super lightweight frame, and you had really lightweight road tire or gravel tires on there, and you did everything as lightweight as possible, and you could be just as lightweight as the road bike and be able to perform better than the road bike because of the front suspension. The front suspension is going to give you infinitely better handling off-road. Infinitely better handling. It's not even a comparison. It's infinitely better handling off-road, because you're able to get movement where you wouldn't have movement otherwise. And if you're on gravel, your wheels bouncing all the time, so it helps out so much. But and it's gonna make your arms not wear the fuck out quickly, and you don't have your arms in a stupid position all the time. But anyways, yeah, you could easily make this work better than a gravel bike. So I just wanted to put that out there. I hope you all have a glorious, magnificent, wonderful, beautiful, awesome, amazing day. And I'll talk to y'all later. Until next time, bye. I love you all. Bye.